trunks, they ever ready. Assault and battery, if you scared, you never ready.
Alright, this video is going to be a video response to Stevie Breach. He made a video on Hulk Hogan and him coming back, and very excited Steve was, because Steve, I guess, is the favorite wrestler of all time, Triple H and Hulk Hogan. The guy dressed up as Hulk Hogan as for Bound for Glory. You can believe that. It was almost a few weeks early from Halloween, but Steve was all brothered up and front row. To be quite honest, I'm glad that he's coming back to WWE. I think we all know that his career wasn't going to end in TNA. And if it was, I would have felt very bad for him, because you're talking about a guy who pretty much put wrestling on the map. Hogan is the biggest, if not the second biggest wrestler in the entire world. You got Hogan, Austin, Brock, Savage, and Andre, I would say, are my top 5 biggest wrestlers of all time. And to see him really end it all in TNA would just be, that's not what you want to be remembered as. Hogan will always be a WWE guy, F guy, whatever you want to say. But another reason I want to see him back is just like his name's been dragged through the mud for the past 5 or 6 years. When you had his son's car accident, it was all put on Hogan because, how could you raise such a bad kid? Then you had the divorce and his sex tape, and then just everything with Bubba the Love Sponge, and then you had the TV show, and then you had TNA, which he got all the hate from, because, when you're put in a position of leadership, when shit goes bad, it's all pinned on you. And I know Hogan's a guy who will kind of go into business for himself, but that's wrestling. Nash has said it himself. He's not in wrestling to make friends. He's there to make money. And once you make money, you got all the friends in the world, because everyone wants a piece of you. So, Hogan's a guy who was always smart when it came to business. And another guy who's very smart in business is Triple H, because he knows who to bring back and who will draw new fans and old fans in. You talk about guys like Bruno Sammartino, Chris Jericho, Van Dam, Hogan, and who's the 5th guy? Jericho? Did I say Jericho? I said Jericho, Van Dam, Hogan, Sammartino, and yeah, just 4 is enough. Oh, Brock Lesnar, 5th. Yeah, 5 guys just named right there who all went through Triple H to get back in the WWE. Vince holds grudges, and Vince doesn't like dealing with people who screwed him over in one way or another. Hogan being a perfect example. Bruno and Vince never got along. Jericho and Vince had a little bit of a thing because Vince wouldn't let him do a movie for or some Fozzy thing. So Triple H knows what's best for business, no pun intended. He pretty much knows what's best for his father-in-law's company. He knows what's best for the fans, what the fans want to see, and what's best for the company moving forward. Bruno was one of those guys who you knew deserved to be in that Hall of Fame spot, and he didn't want to be in it, but Triple H just kept at it, and here we go. This past year, Bruno's in the Hall of Fame. I commend Triple H. He knows, through all the shit that's gone down with Hogan, TNA, and all the bad publicity he's had, the name Hulk Hogan has just been dragged through the dirt for so long, but Triple H has given Hogan that one more chance, that one last glory, just to go out there and let the dun 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 dun, and the shirt's gonna rip, and Triple H knows as well as everyone else that roof is gonna explode, and that's gonna be a moment that people are gonna remember for years to come. Just like that SmackDown where Hogan came out and it was like a 15-minute ovation, just like him in the ring. He started crying. It was just like, people appreciate Hulk Hogan. They appreciate him now. They appreciated him 25 years ago. It's Hulk Hogan, brother. That's the best way to put it. He is the biggest guy in professional wrestling, and to see him back, I'm very happy if it even happens. I'm pretty sure it will. He's hinted at it many times. But it's going to be a moment to see him back in that ring and doing whatever he does. Put him in that public relations role, just like the Miz. You got the Miz reality TV show, whatever guy, and you got Hulk Hogan, the biggest wrestler pretty much of all time. So, Hogan, Miz, you get the point. But yeah, that's all. And I'm just, we'll see what happens, but I'm pretty sure you'll see Hogan by, I'd say, the end of next year. Hopefully WrestleMania time, because that's when the place will go crazy. So we'll see you guys in the next video.